So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really cool. So first, how about you give me a little introduction to yourself? Now, I'm pretty sure everyone in chat knows about you, but just in case,
There's nothing wrong with reintroducing ourselves.
exactly.
Yeah, of course, no problem. My name is Miko Day, and I'm the scariest ghost you'll ever meet.
So scary.
I am a variety streamer, but I mostly play cozy games, though I am starting to get into Apex and Dead by Daylight, and plan to be streaming those. Yeah, I'm just kind of here. I'm here to scare you. Fear me. Ah.
Fear, ha. Thank you for liking my hoodie. But yeah, no, so scary. Oh my god.
I saw your announcement, by the way. Is she cute or scary? Hello? Excuse me?
I thought it was the perfect title, you know? I don't know. Like, chat, you let me know. It's like, chat, let me know. Like in the polls, maybe I should make a poll. Is she cute or is she scary? So, let's get right into the interview because I have your precious time. I want to be able to get through everything. So
and
yeah.
I have a stream in like an hour.
So hopefully we can get to that. I don't want you to be late. Then everyone in chat will be 100% correct.
It wouldn't be my fault though. It wouldn't be my fault.
No, true. It'll be my fault. Blame it all on me. I hear you. All right, so
Wait.
I already sent you all the questions I'm about to be asking. Now, if you're uncomfortable with any of these questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to skip any of these kind of questions. You can go in depth with any of the kind of questions. You can alter questions if you want me to. And also, everyone in chat, I want you guys to maybe come up with questions at the end. If we have time, we will take questions from you guys. If you guys want to ask Miko a burning question, this is the time to do it. So we'll get started with question number 1. What made you want to get into streaming?
Yeah, sure. Actually, originally I started streaming to get closer to someone who unfortunately I'm not friends with anymore.
Aww.
But I'm very lucky that I did start streaming because after I started doing it without the intention of being close to someone else, it became really fun. It just is so much fun. I've always wanted to make people smile, so like it kind of works really well. I get to fulfill my dream while playing video games.
It's a pretty awesome dream, I have to say. Like, that's pretty cool.
It's so cheesy. Ever since I was like 10, my dream has been to make people smile because I have the philosophy that if you make the people around you smile, they'll make people around them smile, and then eventually someday the whole world will be smiling, you know? Like a domino effect.
No, 100% true. Like it's contagious. Smiling and laughing is contagious. So if you see other people laughing, exactly. So that's a really cool thing. I think more people should take up that notion. I agree. It's really good. Cool. So I should have edited this because I did this in my last stream. Why I have it the way it's worded, but I'll just change it up. What excites you the most of being a ghost wisp elf VTuber gamer?
I am not an elf.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, the ears.
I am not an elf.
Oh shoot.
Many mythological creatures have pointy ears that aren't elves,
including ghosts.
Including many yokai and many spirits. Fight me.
Man, you're gonna be mad at me at the end of this.
I'm not mad. It's just everyone thinks I'm an elf because I have elf ears, but I'm not an elf.
No, you're right. You know what? Now that I remember, when we did our first collab, I think I made the same mistake last time.
All right.
Man. But what makes you most excited for being a ghostly wisp VTuber gamer?
I think because there's not a lot of ghosts out there. It's one of the markets in VTubing that isn't exactly fulfilled. We have many cat girls, we have a lot of dogs, we have a ton of demons, but there isn't really any ghosts. And I think don't quote me on this, of course, because I don't know every VTuber out there, but I think I'm one of the only ghost VTubers that doesn't have white as their main color for design. So I think my design is very unique, and I really like that.
You're definitely unique. Like I like to check out other VTubers and I like to scour Twitter. Like my entire Twitter feed is just a whole bunch of VTubers. I don't know how it
I've
happened, but
noticed.
just
I
my
see you
entire
sometimes on my friends' posts.
yeah. I don't know why. I don't know how it happened, but I don't mind it.
You
I'll
got
see characters.
Iseki'd. It's fine. It
Yep.
happens.
I've been sucked into this VTuber hole, and you know
I
what?
said
I'm comfortable.
Iseki'd. I meant isekai.
Isekai. Yeah. At first I was like,
Ah,
what did she say?
Japanese is not my strong suit, okay? I had a lot of trouble saying ikitaki. Oh my god, what do you say before you finish a meal? Ah! Yeah.
Ikidakimasu.
Yes, I have a lot of trouble with certain Japanese words.
Yep, I got sucked into the VTuber rabbit hole, and you know what? It's comfortable here. It's not too bad. But yeah, no worries. I'm pretty weeby, so I can say like Japanese words, but it'll be very cringe when I say it. It'd be adorable when you say it, but it'd be cringe if I say it.
Nandayo.
So this. I did take a couple of Japanese when I was in college, but it was a ikidakimasu. Really
yeah,
cool.
that's fair.
But no, that's cool. That's cool. I think it is very unique of being like a ghostly gamer VTuber, and I think it's actually really awesome that you actually decided
Who
to do that.
doesn't play horror games?
Well, you said you play Dead by Daylight, so
I
maybe.
only got into it yesterday. Tonight's gonna be my first time streaming it.
Ooh, so I guess we get to see her finally doing horror games. So we'll see
it's
how.
It's not very scary. It's a very funny game.
Very funny game. Oh, I'll see.
Yeah, because you know the monster or whatever is another player. So
yeah, so they'll just be like teabagging you. Is that how that works?
Yesterday when I was playing, everyone else died and I was the last survivor, and the monster was just carrying me around for like 5 minutes.
Aw, it sounds like he was caring for you. Aw.
No, he killed me because the game needed that, and he was wasting time.
Oh, see, he was just messing with you. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it sounds like I need to check out this stream of yours then, because that sounds hilarious. Rubs hands together, clapping opportunities. Yes. Clipping opportunities. Sorry, clipping. Man. All right. Next question. What do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out a little bit?
I think I bring a extremely comfortable community. A lot of places have issues with toxicity in their community, but my Discord's been open for 5 months now or so, and we have never had to ban anyone because it's always been a comfortable place to be. And I think I bring a place to relax, which I know quite a few people do, but I could be probably playing just about any game, and I know that people will be comfortable in my stream and relaxed. People fall asleep when I'm playing action games, you know, because they're comfortable in my stream, and I think that that's a really different thing, because a lot of gamers, you don't feel like that relaxed while watching them.
No, true, 100%. Like, I like how chill you are. I can put you off to the side while I work on something, and it's a nice chilling experience.
See, and that's what I want. I want people to have me in the background, which is so weird to say because, you know, most people want to be the center of attention. But I want to be someone people like, I want background noise. Oh, Miko's streaming? You know what? I'd love to laugh along while she plays, even if I can't watch actively, you know?
No, true, 100%. I love that in chat, like they say, they're counting on me shrimping to keep an eye out for clipping moments. Alright, so if we're going to do a clipping moment, let's do this one, okay? I'm going to move this down a little bit, and I'm going to put my hand above your head, and I'm going to give you a head pats.
Why are you giving me head pats? How do you head pat a ghost?
You know, I think I'm the only person that could say I could do this, so ha 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 ha. Because you deserve it also, you know, because you're a very scary ghost and deserves all the head pats. So all the head pats. That face is adorable.
And ask for this.
It's adorable. Hey, chat wanted a shrimping moment clip, and I'll try and give you the best of clip moments. Holy
what
shrimp.
other questions do you have for me?
Yes, let's get right on to it. Alright, so this might be a long one, but I'm more than happy if you want to shorten it for me. Favorite video game or video game franchise?
That would be Telltale Games, which actually doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately, due to how they treated their employees.
True,
But it's become Guy something I can't remember the name of. I like their choice-based games, but my favorite game of theirs would have to be the Walking Dead series. I definitely want to revisit and stream playing it again someday.
Agreed. I like the Tall Tales. They did a really good job, but unfortunately, toxicity, it does not just involve the gaming community, but also the game
Yeah,
companies as well.
unfortunately. But yeah, that would definitely be my favorite. I think for my 1 year, maybe I'll play it because that was my biggest series that I've streamed. That was the one that had the most popularity.
I'll de-
And
I
it's just really fun to play.
I'll definitely say that, like with most of the people in chat, I will be one of the very many that will be checking out your stream when you do that.
Thank you, thank you. It's not for a little while now. That won't be till next February.
Cool, cool. I'm pretty sure we'll all be around during that time. Hopefully, hopefully.
Hopefully, I hope.
Cool. So here's another fun one. If you could
Yeah.
live in a video game world, what world would it be?
Hmm. Probably Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing? Like a
Yeah, because you
regular
can't
slice of life.
die. Nothing's gonna kill you, and you just have cute little animal friends as your neighbors. And you kind of just don't have to work or anything. It's like living vacation every day.
True, but you do have to like slave over like bells and coins to make sure you
Hey,
keep
if
upgrading
I
your
can get
stuff.
some bells by shaking some trees, I'll be content. Because you can't make that kind of money just like in real life. You can't go shake a tree and here's some money.
True, that is true. You get probably really strong for shaking trees all the time, you know? Now that I think
Probably.
about it. And then you
But
deal with a whole
yeah,
bunch of animal creatures who are just super
and
friendly.
I love being outside. So Animal Crossing would be fun because you spend most of the game, exploring outside, collecting resources. I think it'd be really fun.
No, I think that'd be good. I think that'd be fun. I'm in real life debt, and I'd rather be in Animal Crossing
Me
debt.
too.
Yep.
Me too. I only went to college for a single semester and I have so much debt from it.
College guys, college. Woo. All right.
Don't do it unless you're sure what you're doing.
Exactly. Let it actually like take you somewhere. Don't just take it because it's there.
Yeah.
Cool. How about this? This is actually a really interesting one, and this is what chat might be able to interact with you guys on. What games are you looking forward to play for your stream?
Definitely Apex because I think it'll be fun to get better at and have everyone see me getting better at it. And definitely Back for Blood, which is the newest version of Left 4 Dead 2, which I adore playing. And it's more of a spooky game, and chat's not used to me playing spooky games, but it's the kind of spooky that I like. So I'm really excited to play those for chat once I can.
Nice. I'm actually going to be doing a complete horror month filled of scary games in October, and I am 100% going to send you some of these, and hopefully you get to play it for stream. But let's just say you would love to play it?
Yeah, I'd love any horror games to play during October. I will deal with my fear if it comes to October, because, that's my month. I'm a ghost.
Yeah. No, 100%. Hello, Stainless, by the way. So it looks like she wants to see some psychological and jump scare horror. So I'll send you both.
I love psychological horror stuff.
I'll send you a couple of them. Hopefully they're not too scary. Too scary.
We'll see what I can do. I'll try my best.
Awesome. No jump scare. Yes, all the jump scare. Actually, there's a really good one I'll send you after this that you can play for your stream. It's about surviving a yandere.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds really fun.
She's super adorable. She will treat you very well. Yes. Cool. Awesome. Now, any games you want to play with your fans? Any kind of like plans that you want to do where you be streaming with all your community?
Yep. So with Dead by Daylight, I'll be able to play with 3 other players, and with Apex, I can play with 2 other players. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to play with my Discord eventually.
Ooh.
But there's not too many games where a lot of us can play together. Jackbox is too hard to stream because it lags.
There it does.
Yeah, because there's a delay between you and the stream, so it's hard for people to get answers in. So it's hard to find games to play with everyone, and I don't like Among Us, so that's not an option.
I hear you. I hear you. I always wanted to try Among Us, but I never really got a squad of people to actually do it with. So maybe one
It's
day.
it People take it a little too seriously, so make sure
Really?
you play with people who can take a joke.
I will try. I'll try. I'll see if I can find a few people. Stainless over here is all mad. Like, why don't you like Among Us? It's like, it sounds like
Mm,
that's the
Bad
reason. Yeah, that's
experiences, bad
exactly.
experiences. I used to love it. I used to play it just about every day while I was at college, and then everyone just started taking it way too seriously. People would talk over you and yell over you because we play in VC, and it just stopped being fun.
No, I hear you. I don't know. I'll try it one day. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I don't have any toxicity in my Among Us situation.
Hmm.
Cool. Now, any
Yes.
other VTubers you would like to collaborate with one day? Like any ones you look up to, maybe some friends that you just don't have time for.
Yeah, this is gonna be an obvious answer if you pay attention to my Twitter, but I'd love to collab with Velvet sometime.
Velvet?
AKA VTuber of the day.
Oh, okay.
He's one of my really good friends. I was actually up till like 3 a.m. playing not Left 4 Dead, Dead by Daylight with him and Apex and stuff. So it's really fun to play games with him, and I'd love to do a collab once he starts streaming.
Oh, that'd be great. I would love to see that actually. I always like it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting because so far you're my second person I interviewed, and I was expecting you guys to like say like really popular, really famous VTubers, but it seems like you just want to stay with your like your fellow friend VTubers,
See,
which is cool.
there's so many of us that are small indie that we like to support each other, but we also like what's the word? I think I'd be too nervous to collab with a big VTuber. Like Amelie is a VTuber now, and I would love to collab with her. I've actually met her in person, but either our niches don't match or they're just too big, like realistically, to dream that far. I would rather keep it comfortable. I want to be in a collab where I'm having fun instead of worrying about what someone thinks about me.
True, true. I agree with that. Like, I know some of the really popular VTubers out there, like they have their like chats like blow up and then keep on scrolling and go
Yeah.
crazy. I
Mhm.
wouldn't like that. I like being able to have one-on-one conversations or just like a very good conversation with my chat.
For sure. I agree. My chat's actually been moving a lot faster lately, and it's hard for me to not miss messages. And I feel bad when I miss messages, but being active with the chat is one of my biggest things. I want to always be able to give them attention, let them know I see them. Uh, and I don't know.
No, I got you.
Big VTuber is scary.
Big VTubes are very scary, actually. It looks like, speaking of interacting with chat, looks like one of them has a question for you, and she actually sounds like an aspiring VTuber and wants to know how to get started. I'm a bit new to stream, but how do you become a VTuber, and what software do you use?
Oh, okay, no problem. So I actually use a computer, like a laptop, which most people have actual, gaming computers. I have a gaming laptop. So you can stream if you have a laptop. You just have to make sure the games you play aren't too high of FPS. Depending what your computer can handle, I recommend OBS. I use Streamlabs OBS, but it can be really hard on your computer if you're not careful. So I can't play super big games. I use VTube Studio to have my model. My model is rigged and designed by 2 other VTubers. I don't know anything about rigging. I just know how to put it into the program. But yeah, it's only 2 programs. If you decide to be a 3D VTuber, which I used to be, you can use Vroid, and then you would use what is it called? VC Face, which is the better one. There's also 3Teen, but I definitely recommend VC Face over that. But there's a lot of different programs to use. It's really all up to personal preference and what you have for equipment.
No, 100% true. I've always thought about getting into VTubing, but as we said before, like I like my setup and like my
You have such a good setup,
yeah.
and you're adorable. Show your
Aw.
face. You're super cute.
I try. But yeah, no. I totally agree with that 100%. Like, I feel like more people should get into VTubing just because I feel like it's just a really interesting thing, and I think it's
no. I won't discourage anyone from being into VTubing, but I do like have to give some warnings that make sure you're actually willing to stream. Once COVID started to let up a little bit, people were quitting left and right because they realized that they'd rather, go on with their everyday life, and that streaming is hard work. It's a job. This is a job. This is my job, It's a hobby, but it's also a job. And being a VTuber especially, it's a very dramatic community. There's a lot of drama all the time. You have to know how to network. You have to be constantly networking. You have to make sure if you're going to play a character that you're not playing a character who's too far from your own personality, or you'll get imposter syndrome really bad. There are a lot of downsides. So getting into it is a great thing and it's fun, but you have to be sure it's what you want. As well as it's a very saturated community, so don't expect success immediately. Like, you wouldn't as a regular streamer either. But it feels like you get successful fast in this community. I feel like I did, and it shouldn't be the expectation.
No, I agree with that. As a fellow streamer, as yourself, I work at a second job and I work full time, but this is also a job, so I don't have much time to do a lot of things.
Yep, I don't have too much time in life. Like, I used to stream 3 times a week, and now I stream maybe once a week if I can, because I am spending time with friends and family now that we can. So you just have to know that you're gonna have a lot of time management issues.
Yeah.
Like we did earlier.
Like literally today, yeah, 100%. Something happened at my store, and I had to take care of that situation. But yeah, this is technically your second job if it's not your only job, but you have to take it as a job.
It's my only job currently.
Yeah,
but
like for me, like I am not getting paid for any of the stuff I've been doing. I've been doing it for over a year now, and I still haven't been paid for any streaming or YouTube work.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to just deal with it, like you have to just keep doing and keep at it, keep networking, keep making content, and keep doing this kind of stuff.
Honestly, even if you are lucky to get paid, like I've been paid every month since I started streaming, which is not normal. I'm very lucky for that. You don't make enough to live off of, so don't ever expect. I make $100 a month, so like definitely don't expect it to pay your bills anytime soon.
True. It's a really good hobby, is what I'm treating it as. But if you actually want to get anywhere, you need to take it very seriously.
And know that VTubing is expensive. My mic costs $200. I have a iPhone that I got specifically because it helps with face tracking for VTubing. My model, if I hadn't won a free raffle, I'm very lucky. My model mama was doing a raffle and I happened to win, so I got my model for free. But to rig it costs $350 to be able to move. Especially for VTubing, you're putting money in for art all the time, because that is a big part of VTubing, is having art for your viewers and whatever else. And for yourself, of course. It's expensive. It's very expensive, even compared to regular streaming.
No, I agree 100%. It's very expensive. Like, oh my god. Like, I feel like I spend a lot of money on my stuff, but I feel like you guys are constantly spending more money.
You can do VTubing on a budget. It's definitely possible, use a Vroid. You can use a headset to stream, but number one thing with streaming I recommend is always up your audio quality before you up your video quality.
Audio is extremely important.
You can do it on a budget, but eventually you will want to upgrade, because it's hard to move forward or to grow for viewers if your quality doesn't meet their expectations. And expectations for quality is very high.
Especially because you're competing against a lot of people.
Yes.
If you're not on par with those people, you're never going to climb.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool, and I do want to mention in chat, only because you guys were really interested in talking about this, I am also 100% in the same kind of boat where I prefer smaller VTubers and smaller streamers, because I do like that my comments get heard, I like the fact that like I can talk and be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And they actually be like, hey, what's up? How's it going in chat? How you guys been doing? I like that communication. So that's why I feel like what makes streamers different from just people just playing games on a television screen is the interactions with the chat. And I feel like if you're super huge and super big, and the only way you can contact them is to donate, I feel like that defeats the purpose. My opinion. My opinion.
I agree. I hope that when I do blow up, because I do feel like someday I will be a big streamer, because I think that we manifest good in our life. Someday when I do blow up, I hope that I'm able to still keep up with chat. Yeah, I don't know. I think I specifically say I'm playing my games with my chat because I am. And once you can't talk to chat, it feels like you're playing by yourself. And then what's the point of streaming?
Exactly. And it's a very tough subject, I will say. Like I will be big one day, so I really hope I'm able to still remember everyone who's in chat, my first subscribers, my first followers.
You're
and hopefully
surprised who you remember. People who were following me the first week I started streaming and haven't been in my chat will appear and they'll be like, hey, do you remember me? I'm like, yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
You start to remember people, especially if they're regulars. It's so hard to forget people. Like, I could name off all of my regulars if I wanted to.
I agree. Like you be surprised, Chad, like how much we remember everything you guys do for us, and we will. I know, at least speaking experience, I will 100% remember a lot of the things that we've talked about and all the different
we give I don't know if you do this, but I give people in my chats nicknames, and I almost never forget the nicknames. Or if someone tells me that their name is different than their username, I usually remember.
Of course, I remember you, Stainless. But no, I don't really give nicknames to my chat. They're so colorful and so unique that I feel like they're their own nickname. Like they're their own like individual people.
Yeah, that's fair. What else did you have to ask for me? Because we're at almost 40.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. I will mention that I love how when your chat said that you took off your glasses when you got serious. I'm like, oh snap, she's getting serious.
Oh.
I do like that.
No, I took them off because I was like, oh yeah, I put glasses on my face.
I know, they're like, I'm being serious now. Took off your glasses.
Nah, I wasn't being serious. I just removed them to remove them. Because, like, one of my favorite things about my model is my eye details. And they move around, and I have purple in my eyes, and you can't see them if I'm wearing glasses.
Aw, very, very adorable, very cute. I mean, scary, spooky, oh my god.
Very scary.
Take care. Take care. I see that you have to leave, but you take it easy. Best interview. Yes, the best of interviews. The best of interviews. So scary. Cool. Okay. Wrapping up the questions. There's only like 2 more left. One you kind of already answered, so we probably won't even need to go too deeply on that one. But first, what are your current goals in streaming?
Oh, easy. I will list it off short term, long term. So short term, I would really like to hit 1,000 followers before the end of the year.
Yes.
I'm at almost 700 right now, and I don't know if I'll actually make this, but I would really like to, before my 1 year, to hit 1,000 followers.
Hopefully you do.
I would really like to hopefully do some collabs with bigger streamers if possible. And then long-term goals, I hope to get partnered in the next 4 or 5 years if I can.
Almost there. I can totally see you do that.
I think I'll get partnered before 5 years, but I don't want to feel pressured as the years pass because I'm only 20 currently and I'll be 21 next month. I'm still young, and I hopefully will be streaming for a while.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure, like, this seems like something that you have to kind of dedicate towards, and I feel like you're definitely passionate enough that you will definitely get there.
I think so. Someday I will. Someday I will be partnered.
Maybe sooner than you think. That's my guess.
We'll see.
Cool. And then last question actually is actually something you already talked about. Really, was do you have any advice for those who might want to get into streaming or VTubing?
Yeah, I did kind of answer that. I think a big one is be true to yourself. Like, that's such a cheesy thing to say, but if I didn't tell my chat, you know, hey, I actually am gonna cancel stream today because I want to hang out with my best friend, I'd get so burnt out, you know, and it'd be so tiring if you put your stream before your real life. So just be genuine and honest. Of course, not honest to the point you're like doxing yourself. But do what you think feels best when you're streaming. Like, I have posted my face on Twitter before. Wow, VTubers have faces.
What?
Which is considered taboo in the industry to a lot of people. And I think VTubing should be whatever the fuck you want it to be.
No, I agree 100%. And I feel like that's relationship you have with your fans and how honest you are will actually take you far, because those people who don't see you as a real person or see you as an actual like human being behind this are going to look at you and say, wait, that person's actually has a face, he broke character, I don't want to watch this person anymore. Like, that's...
I break character every stream. I think there are things that are in character, you know, like if I'm really, really sad and I'm streaming to get over being sad, I'm not going to tell chat for the most part. You know, certain things, you know, happen in the background that we won't tell our chats. You know, so I'm honest to a point, but I'm very careful about it, you know. And I think a lot of people appreciate that because it makes me feel like a friend versus just a streamer.
True, and that's a really good thing to have. I like it a lot. Like I have the same kind of thing with my chat. Like, I want to be able to be like, hey, we're friends here. You guys can talk and get everything together. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. You're not hiding anything from me. And we usually have that kind of nice relationship. And I like how chat is very supportive, saying that you will definitely reach 1K. People like saying you're super scary. We have Paimon in the chat for some reason.
Paimon?
Yeah, I just see a little like emote of Paimon. It's like, it's adorable.
That do be Paimon.
The do be Paimon. Very Paimon-y.
I actually have more than 4 months to reach 1K though, by the way. I'm meaning 1 year of streaming, so
you'll get there. You'll get there, definitely.
So February. I have till February. I have about 6 months.
Oh wow. Yeah, definitely more than 4.
I think I'll hit it in 6 months. I'm pretty sure I'll hit it before then.
Nice. I like it. Alright then, do you have any questions for me? Or does chat have any questions for Miko?
I don't have any questions for you. Sorry.
You don't have to worry about that. But does anyone in chat? I'm actually going to oh, thank you for the follows, Stainless.
I really don't know how to act around you
I'm
people.
going to post in the chat. I put in Miko's Twitter handle, so you can actually follow her on her Twitter.
Wisp. Woo!
Yeah.
Ghosty_Wisp.
Say again.
Ghosty_Wisp.
Yeah, we have Ghosty_Wisp. Yes, exactly. So go follow her on her Twitter. She's very interesting. Definitely recommend checking her out. She does have a lot of interesting conversations that I've been part of. So definitely want to see.
Don't question anything you see. I'm a ghost. You can't see me.
Oh yeah, totally can't. You can't see her. You can't see her adorableness.
It's fine.
She's gonna be streaming later today, so definitely check out her Dead by Daylight stream.
In like 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes. Which is, you know, we made a pretty good time. You know, I was able to answer all the questions. We had a pretty good conversation. I like it.
Yeah, this was fun. And I got a lot of my crocheting done.
Sounds like it was very beneficial.
Yeah. Managed to be productive.
Yes,
that's
both.
the word.
That's the word. That's exactly how it is. I think chat is drunk, it looks like, because they're hallucinating, apparently. So that's always good. They're going to be checking out your stream too. And of course, again, thank you guys so much for checking out my stream. Hello, Comrade. Comrade's always drunk. He's my Russian friend.
The Russians, oh no.
My Russian is here. Yes. I always appreciate you guys checking out this interview. I want to do more of these, as I said before. Miko, thank you so much for being a guest in my stream. I love all the answers. It was really great. I wish you all the luck in your streaming endeavors, and I know you will get to 1K before 6 months.
Thank you. Thank you.